Hi guys, I'm ExactChaos and welcome back to another episode of Skyhaven. So we shuffle things around a little bit. I do think we're going to run out of... so we shuffle things around. We're going to make a little bit more money before we go with the further upgrades here. I think what we'll need to do is we need to grab a little bit more of this. So let's get a 3 a.m. delivery if we can. Yeah, 3 a.m. should be fine. And let's try and get something that's not as pricey. And we need to really fill things up a little bit now. But maybe, yeah, maybe that's not quite right. What's the difference? I have no idea what necessarily is the difference with these things. But about 500 there, Royal Post at 3 a.m. will only be next day. Okay. 6 a.m. 3 a.m. 6 a.m. 6 a.m. is the quickest we can get it. Hopefully we'll survive till then. So let's go with Express 500 6 a.m. Let's sign that, so we'll get some extra stuff coming in. This is saying we should get it there. So maybe what we'll do is we'll just kind of ease off on getting some additional flights in at the moment and hope for the best. Hope for the best. Okay, now let's speed it along. Maybe I won't park any more of these, or at least not. Well, that's so little cargo, really. Well, let's wait for something that's more on the fuel side of things, because we do need to use the fuel. We might have some problems here. Can we hang on, pause it for a second? Can we swap this one, because these, so let's do something like this, right? Yeah, that looks a little bit better. Yeah, let's see how that works. We kind of need these to start happening when we're getting some real big flights in. I'm worried we're not gonna, because the take or pay ones will pay anyway. Okay, so let's leave it there. Leave that there. That should be okay. We've swapped them around. Let's see how that works out for us. We do need to do the fuel thing. I'm starting to worry about this, but it should be okay. We don't use that much cargo. Okay, let's move things along. If we get enough money, maybe we should pay off our loan. I think that's still something that I'm pretty keen on doing. Let's wait till about 120 and then we'll pay off our loan. Yeah, I'm not going to do this yet. Getting there. Still nighttime, so not doing any research just yet. Yeah, this setup is, there we go, 120. Now let's pay it off. Accept. Excellent. Loan paid off. Nice. So now our kind of daily things aren't too bad. It's 3 a.m. We've got another 3 hours to wait for cargo, and we're down to 10%. Need to wait this out a little bit more. Move it along. Trying to move through this fairly quickly. Yeah, we still have it. We still have it. We need to move a lot more of this fuel, though. How much fuel do we have coming in? 40,000. We should maybe have enough room. Yeah, we should be okay. This is still holding. Gonna hold off on these. Fuel should be pretty close. Yeah, pretty close to getting about 5,000 too much now. Still another hour to go. Dismiss that. Okay, and now we're out with about an hour left. So we are going to start running into stuff. I'm going to land this guy to use some fuel. Oh yeah, fuel is already done. So fuel is fine. We're only going to fill it back up again. So fuel is okay. Money is almost back up at 100k. That's okay. Here we go. This is coming in. That's coming in. Excellent. So things are looking pretty reasonable now, I think. We just need to get these cargo flights back on the way. Yeah. I know about the cargo. It should be okay now, right? Bring in these trucks. They're on top of each other? No, not quite. There we go. That's the fuel. That's the cargo. Get the cargo out as soon as you can. Hopefully that'll not result into too many delays, but yeah, definitely going to have some delays there, but up to 70,000, so that's pretty good. I wouldn't mind rejigging these things a little bit. they're not. This layout isn't quite optimal for our expansion that's coming up. So we'll have to have a look at that. Airliner didn't get it. Yeah, I get it. I get it. We're not quite as optimal as we can. That's not what I want to land here. It's too small. We will land this guy. Definitely land that guy. That's a fair bit of money there. We don't have an extra slot for that one. What's our situation? Yeah, we should be fine with the cargo stuff now. Concrete ramps. Okay, excellent. So let's pop in here. If we're on the concrete ramps, we will do this research so that we get a bit of a discount on things. I thought it was just... Anyway, concrete ramp, concrete taxiway, concrete runway, concrete exit, minus 15%. We'll definitely do that before we do the upgrades. Then we're really keen to get onto some of these other things. Okay, cool. So let's keep going. How long will that actually take? 2 hours. Yeah, excellent. Excellent. Get back into the game. Keep it running. Now, we could look at some extra expansions. Ooh, new contracts were unlocked for companies. Yeah, that's okay. We'll dismiss that for now. This is 150. That is 50. This is 20. That's 50. Oh, we don't have 50 to pay for some of these land pieces here. Yeah, so there's a little bit of potential benefit in doing this guy, because that's a lot of a room for our big runways. And then we've got this and that to come kind of, you know, expand the airport into this area, which is not bad. Not bad at all. So we'll do look at that a little bit. Maybe that's the spot where we do our new runway, and we can leave all of this stuff in place instead of trying to rejig things too much. Yeah, we've got some more stuff being delivered. I didn't actually keep an eye on what's happening with the fuel. I think we've got a 9 AM. Oh no, we can't have a 9 AM fuel coming in. Maybe it's a 10. Yeah, get some more stuff to come through. Excellent. So plenty of cargo doing their thing. Everybody actually seems pretty reasonably on track at the moment. And you've got a fair bit of time on these guys. More contracts and the likes. What do we have here? We've got, oh yeah, those are the big ones. We need a bit more money for those, though. We do need to actually maybe stop and look at what we can do. If we were to one of these, right? Yeah, we'll struggle to squeeze it in. Might go there. Alternatively, if we have it in that slot, that's not bad actually. I think I might just go ahead and purchase that, and that's our room for our next runway. So for the time being, we'll leave that in place. We've spent that money. We're a little bit out. We've got a resource supply that just come in, I think. Okay, concrete construction optimization. That's fine. Now, passenger terminal versus what is this thing? That's even more construction discount, but I think I'd rather go for this. Want to start planning this out, right? Maybe this is what we do. Get this planning out. So instead of us, so we can, yeah, make a bit of room for that. Yeah, excellent. So we do need a bit more room here, though. We need a bit more money to be able to do that. I can take out another loan, which we've just kind of closed out, to be honest. But I can take out another kind of 100k loan to try and open up at least one more here. Well, let's do that straight away. Now we've got 50,000 for that last piece, and I think that might be what I'm going to do. What is this piece of land? Only 10k? Yeah, I'm going to buy these two, and we're going to end up doing our new airport section in here. We could land this guy if we have a slot for it. So let's hang it. Yeah, there it is. Let's land it, see if that'll actually work. Though I do need to bear in mind that we are a little under the pump when it gets to these things, right? We are boosting it a little bit, the passenger services, but hopefully that's meaningful. Get through this as quickly as we can. I do wonder if we're losing money on the fuel, but I'm not gonna fuss around with that just yet. I'm on my expansion plan here so that we can get these things moving. Another 10,000 and we can grab that. But anyway, we spending a lot on everything else at the moment. Yeah, get everything moving, please. Okay, now we've got a slot for something to come in. Oh, excellent! That's beautiful. Let's. There's another fuel delivery coming in. Hopefully, we'll make that work. Let's purchase that little piece there. Now we've got a 50,000 piece left here. What are these? We could expand here as well, but this is the one that we're going to need. So the new airport terminal is going to go in here. Still doing the research though. Oh, there we go. I do wonder if we've lost some supply there, but anyway, that's okay. We're still reasonable with the money, spending a lot though on land expansion, but hopefully that's kind of the end of it. There we go. That's the passenger terminal. Now, what does this do? This is further discounts on construction. So let's maybe park that there. We could go with this one, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back and just do some of the personnel stuff that we're still so far behind on. Let's get that one going. Oh, that's done. So let's just get some of these things that we're still a little bit behind on. Let's just get a few of them sorted. We could land this guy. Make a little bit of money off of it. Still 50k that we need right here. And maybe we could actually start, instead of doing that, maybe we have enough room. Now, I would like to get the terminal in this little slot here so we could actually go ahead and expand it into that area. Maybe that's what we do. Anything here we can land? No, not at the moment. Not sure we're optimal with some of these. Ooh, look at this. Decorations and terminal facilities. I'm very keen on looking at this. Ooh, we're going to look at this. I'm so keen on seeing what all of this does. Ooh, that's interesting. Entrances and exits. Wow. Check-in counter, baggage claim, and then decorations. Ooh, I like it. I like it. This is the fun stuff. This is where the fun begins. We could go ahead and land that guy, get some cash in. Do want to make us spend as much of the fuel as we can, because we make money on it and we've got deliveries coming in anyway, so we may as well do that. Things are moving pretty smoothly at the moment, but again, we don't want to fall in the same trap by not expanding into better services and things like that, or bigger planes, because that's really where it goes. So we've got the improved luggage handling. We might get the boarding assistance that makes things just a little quicker. Extra worker meals. Extra workers for aero meals. Fuel boosted hand pumps. Whether we actually need that, I don't know. Meals packages, hose, and we've already done that one. Passenger services. We could expand better stuff here. Airplane services. I do want the fueling stuff though. Wouldn't mind that. Everything else here. Ooh, maybe flight radar. Let's go and grab that. I don't know if we're really using it just yet, but let's just grab a few more things that we're backfilling that we're a little bit behind on while we wait on a little bit more cash to come in. I think we're in a pretty good spot at the moment. Very keen on purchasing this and starting the expansion here. We could almost I'm kind of tempted to grab this runway and just do the upgrade. What is the cost difference if we buy this 44? If we upgrade it, I'm pretty sure that's about the same, isn't it? If we close that and do the upgrade, it's almost nothing. To be honest, we may just buy new ones and leave this here. The upgrade is saving us almost nothing. So we might just keep this whole entire operation going while we have a bit of a look at our expansion. So we've almost got our 50,000. We're going to get there soon. I'm going to buy this. There we go. We've got our 50. Buy that one. There we go. Now, the next step for us, I'm not going to buy these, even though they're pretty cheap, but I'm not going to buy them just yet. Hopefully we'll get this one out of the way soon so we can grab that. That's a lot of cargo, guys. That's a lot of cargo. 47. That is a lot. Look at this. Look at where our money's at. Bring that guy in. Bring it in. That looked pretty good. Look at this. Look at this. Almost got enough money for our runway. I'm really just going to leave all of this operation here. We could even expand it a little bit, but the equilibrium here is a bit tight, so I'm not sure that's going to be very useful to us. There we go. We're getting to the end of the day. It's nighttime, so not doing any more research. There we go. Let's get our next runway in place. 44,000. Ooh, I like it. Let's. I can't zoom it out enough to really see the extent of it, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and squeeze it right into the corner there. That's going to be our plan. Yeah, I'll squeeze that one in. We'll leave it there. I might even switch it off so it doesn't do much else. So let's keep the game running. So there we go. That's our runway. And I'm gonna put our terminal building in here. So that's gonna be the plan. Get more money, get our terminal building started. That I'm super excited to have a look at that terminal building. Let's move it along. Lots of flights coming in, even at night, which is good. This setup is actually working reasonably well. I'm just a little worried. I could expand by adding another like ramp over here, right? If we do that, let's grab it. Let's do another. Do a little bit of this. Let's do that. Let's get another one of these guys. Ooh, there we go. Slot it in over there. Yeah, that's going to be fine. Give me a little bit of super normal taxiway, actually. Concrete taxiway. Let's just go with this. The ones that we're already using. We'll tie that together. So we're going to have an extra one. Get up there. Do that. That's good. We do need to purchase one of these and one of those. And we do need to kind of link it up with whatever we've got going, right? So let's keep doing that. Actually, it might just be easier to do it this way, so we don't run into bug kind of problems. We are still seeing a fair bit of bugs in this game. We are still seeing that, and it's super unintuitive to get these various things linked up. And I almost don't know why you would do that. So now let's have a look. So that's connected. That's connected. That's connected. That's connected. This is not connected. Let's link that up. That's connected, and that's connected. Perfect. What are we missing? Oh, there we go. No, that's the one that I thought we were missing. So now we've got an extra slot ready to go. So we could squeeze in some more flights. But anyway, let's just keep it running. We could now land it on both of those slots. 6 and 7 is now available for landing slots. So actually, let's just do that while we're at it. We've got the extra slots available. We may as well do it. Okay, yeah, just get us the money. 26,000. We've got this one in now. Oh, resource supply. That was a lot. 51,000? What was that? 51,000. What? Let me just double check this. Ah, it's this guy. It is this guy, and it's way too much. Way too much. We need to trim out some of these other ones. Some of these 40Ks. Well, let's leave it in place for the time being. We can wait till we get a little bit more money before we do that. Wow, that was a lot, and we didn't need all of that, to be honest. Get these guys in. Need to use this fuel. Get the expensive flights in. That was an interesting one. Went all the way, turned around, and came out. Yeah, we don't need all of these midway stops anymore. Our planes are too big. Or at least the planes we're allowing to land. It's just too big. To make that worth it, I need a little bit more money. Get a few more of these flights out of the way. each individual thing that we're doing is giving us income as opposed to at the end of the service. Wow, look at these numbers. A little bit down, but I think we'll recover. We spent a lot on purchasing land, right? Which is not going to be a regular occurrence, to be honest. It's just not going to be a regular occurrence. We may as well land any extra flights now because we've got the extra slots. We may as well do it. There we go. Out of the red and going along smoothly. Okay. Now, if we start having a look at this, right? What is this? Advanced early days. So that's the one we've got already. And if we were to say the rectangular tool, if we were to do this. It gets pricey really quickly. It gets pricey really quickly. Let's move it along so we get more money. Yeah, that gets pricey super quickly. And I've no idea how much room we need. But we do need to kind of make room for a few things to park. So we may as well start on some of these things, right? So these are pretty pricey. So what we'll do is we'll get one over here. And we'll get one over there. Good. That's the first part for us. Stop pausing it. Just keep going. Do need to keep the money coming in. Ooh, let's land one of these. Who didn't get all its services? What are you missing? The cargo loading is taking a little bit longer because I think we're struggling a little bit because some of these flights are super big. What I wanted to do is I wanted to drop some of these ones. And probably that one as well. And now what we need to do is just make sure that we've kind of got them reasonably well spaced. So the first one, yeah, we don't want to, so let's do about there, and let's move this one a little bit further. So 8, 12, and then around 4, right? So something like that. So that should give us pretty reasonable locations, and then maybe like 11. Yeah, that looks okay to me in terms of the scheduled flights. Might get a little bit, actually, let's bring it a little bit earlier, and even if we should be able to get that fine. Let's just leave it as that for the time being. That should be pretty reasonable. In terms of what we've got going on over here. Some big flights coming in. Money is moving. Okay. This area ready to go. We'll have the terminal in here. So what I want to do is get some of the planes to just kind of land. So they're popping up this way. So if we do, give me the concrete taxiway. So what I want to do is just run it absolutely straight all the way. Let's just do that up to about there. So that's the starting point. And then from there, we'll have a bit of a look. Don't pause it. Keep it running because we need the money. From there, we'll have a bit of a look at this, right? So we need to bring them in. Yeah, I'm thinking like that. All right, let's do that. Let's get that going. And what we'll do is let's pause the game. Can we just keep actually running the game? Oh, it pauses when you, yeah, there we go. Now, so that's the situation. Now, I don't like that, right? So what I'll do is I'll do this, and we'll run it from there to there. There we go. That's fine. And now we'll keep expanding it into this general direction. Leave it like that. But that's effectively what's gonna happen. Yeah. What cargo is at 10%? When is our next cargo actually coming in? Let's just have a look. Ooh, will we make it? We should have actually fixed this up a little bit. To be honest, we should have fixed this up a little bit. I'm hoping we don't run out again. Anyway, we'll keep that going. We'll keep that going. Okay, so what are we doing? Our money isn't too bad, so we're getting pretty reasonable access here. We might move some of these things over. We are pretty close to getting this done. So guys, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to end this episode here. Actually, let's get through the night, and then I'll end it. Okay, we're going to run out, pretty soon. So the question I have is, do I just grab a? We've got enough money. Maybe I just grab a quick delivery. Oh, come on, I could get out of that. Get a quick delivery of this stuff. That's okay. Let's just get a new contract. Get an instant. It's pretty pricey though, so let's just do. That's okay. Let's just do that. Sign one. Get an instant one to come in. Should be okay. We're gonna just run out. And hopefully the wait isn't too painful. Yes, it should be fine. It should be fine. Okay, we've got a bit of money. So the question is, do we look at further expansions here? Our fuel is okay, I think. Fuel should be fine. Anyway, further expansions. Ooh, let's land this guy. That's okay. We were waiting on a few things. Yeah, there comes the big delivery now. We had some penalties come in. That's okay. Look at this money, guys. Okay, we can start planning out some stuff. So let's get. I want to kind of do about 3, right? If we do, come on, can we? Yeah, there we go. We do that, and we do that. Is that? Yeah, I think that's about right. That gives us a fair bit of room here for our stuff. So there we go. We'll leave it there. Then we'll link these up. So that's okay. And of course, we link these back up to run back in the other direction. So we'll do something like that. Okay. And the plan could be that from here, still have a bit of money. We could. The idea is now I would love for us to I would really love for us to be able to tie that in there. Just get us super efficient with our layouts. There we go. That's the one. Oh, beautiful. 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 Oh man, this is scratching my OCD. Or not. I spoke too soon. Really? Come on. Come on. Get it there. Oh, that's super painful. How did we get the one to work? And now, because we're snapping to like 2 different things here, it doesn't seem to want to. It does weird stuff though. Oh, it would be so good if we could just make it work. If I were to take this out, right? Can I make it work? Close this, move it out over here. Okay. Do this. What I'm going to do, right? I'm going to give it a little bit of room. Going to give it a little bit of room in between, all right? So we're going to do is that, if I do that, right? No, it just doesn't, right? It just doesn't do it. Get it over here. And what we'll do is get it over there. And what we'll do is we'll line it up and snap it over by 1. So we'll do that, right? Then we'll get the next one. we'll get these two. There we go. I think that's just going to have to be the outcome that we're after in the end. Okay. And now, giving it a little bit of room, I honestly just hope we could. Now we can't do this. This is super frustrating. This is super frustrating to say the least. So what I'm wondering is if I move it out even further, which I don't want to do. So do that. Close this, move this out. Sorry, I now actually have to end the episode. No, cancel that. I didn't want to do that. I just want to move it. Okay. Now, come back. Just want to get our alignment right. So that's 1. Let's do it up to about there. All right. Now, that's not aligned. That is not aligned. That is not allowed even by a long shot. Get it out of the way. Get it this way. Ah, it's going off center. It's going off center. Okay. Even that. We want it on this one. Okay, that's the one. That's the spot we're going. Goodness. And the idea is that okay, this one doesn't have to be a problem. Get it nice and center there. I think that's about center. Even if it's not, that's just where it's going to go. And this feels like a massive waste of space, right? These things should be able to snap together, no problem. And just for OCD's sake, I'm just going to swap these around because of the numbering. There we go. So this is our setup. Hopefully it looks way better. So there we go. What the hell? What the hell? There we go. That's not connecting. Close that out. Okay. This is what is a fair bit frustrating about this game. And again, similar issue here. You just need to do that and tie that in. So cost me a lot more than it should have. Okay, and the idea with this one, what we'll have now is we'll run that through there. So there will be a bit of a crossover here, but it should be pretty minor. And then this one just runs all the way back over there. And we will keep them nice and separated. We can't afford that right now. And we're going to leave it there, guys. So so this should have been much tighter than this. And this is just a deficiency of the game, in my opinion, right? Or maybe I just don't know what I'm doing. But anyway, that's where we leave it. I will see you in the next episode where we will continue our expansion and get into building our own terminals. Okay, see you next time. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button. Bye-bye.